Hello everybody, welcome to your Yin Yoga class. Now this class is going to be a very slow and calming practice. If you've ever practiced Yin before, you know that Yin is a style of yoga where you hold these poses for about 2 to 3 minutes, depending on the pose. You are going to be needing some props today. We're going to be needing 2 blocks. If you don't have blocks at home, you can always use books or something like that, but I always recommend that you get blocks because what they do is they bring the floor closer to you. So it just allows us to rest in the pose and allow gravity to do the work, and we're not putting too much pressure and stress on joints that don't need that. So to begin, go ahead and grab your blocks and place them in front of the mat, starting with our half butterfly pose. So go ahead and extend the left leg and bring the right foot to the inside of the left leg, placing the block to the inside of the left leg here, and just doing a bit of a spinal twist as we turn the body and then come forward. So some of you, it might feel more comfortable to bring the block to its highest level up here. Some of you may need 2 blocks, maybe stacking the blocks like this, one over the other. And some may just need 1. So again, the hardest part of Yin Yoga is just finding the pose where you can be still. One position is not better than the other. We want to find a place where we can allow the body to relax. And just know that the longer we hold this pose, the more the body will release. So not going into the most intense version, but rather giving your body an opportunity to release and let go as we continue to hold. Take this moment to set an intention for your class today. What is it that you would like to let go of? And what is it that you would like to call in? Once you've found that position where you can allow the body to rest and relax, bring your awareness to the breathing. These poses are passive, meaning we do not engage the muscle of that extended leg. Rather relax and release. Be aware of what is happening around you and within. Let's take our last deep breath in. On your exhale, go ahead and gently begin to lift the hand, pressing in to the hands here and removing the block to the side. We're going to take our next pose here, which is going to be our fire log pose. So you're going to bend that right leg at about a 90-degree angle. You're going to take this leg here and you're going to stack it on top. So depending on the flexibility of your hips, some of you guys may have your left knee up higher like this. If that's the case, you can always bring a block and place it underneath that leg and just remain upright. You can also just remain upright and just begin to press that knee closer. And again, this is a yin pose, so making sure that there's no pain and this is comfortable for you to hold. Some of you might have hip flexibility that allows you to go all the way down. And if that's the case, go ahead and release that left knee to the right foot. And coming forward, bringing the block underneath the forehead. And releasing forward. What this pose targets here is a deep glute muscle called the piriformis, which lies underneath the gluteus maximus. And if this muscle gets very tight, it can cause a lot of back pain. And all this pose does here is stretch that muscle out. As you're folding forward, drop the shoulders down and away from the ears. Tune into the breathing. Giving yourself permission to relax. Thoughts start to come into your mind, pulling you away from this moment, going to the past or going to the future. I want you to become aware of these thoughts. And that awareness alone allows you to become present. So releasing those thoughts, just like clouds in the sky, drifting away. Deep breath in, and long exhale out. Excellent work. We're going to start to move out of the pose. So placing your block to the side, very slowly go ahead and release that left leg. Gently extending the right leg now, bring the left foot to the inside of the right thigh. And again, it's a slight spinal twist here as we turn forward and fold forward over that right leg. And again, here using the block to place underneath the forehead or blocks. Every body is different. finding that pose in which you can be still. Feeling the release of the right hamstring. And please listen to your body. If anything is too intense, please come out of the pose. Use the props. And make the pose more accessible. And not everybody is going to look the same. Yoga has very little to do with what the body looks like. It has everything to do with how you feel. If you notice that the pose is becoming easier, then you can always drop the block down to the next level and come forward. Never forcing. Let's take our final deep breath in. Long exhale out. Beautiful job. Let's start to come out. So gently lifting up, removing the block to the side here. Now bending that left leg. Doesn't have to be a perfect 90-degree angle, but somewhere close. And then go ahead and take that right foot and right leg and stack it over the left. Now again, some of you might have this knee all the way up here. That's totally fine. What you're going to do is you're just going to stay seated and focus on bringing that right knee towards the left foot. You can also take the block and place the block over that left foot and allow the knee to come down. If some of you have more flexibility in the hips, you can release the knee completely down. And then either staying upright or coming forward, using the block to place underneath the forehead. So no matter what position you're taking, the benefits are going to be the same. Flexibility comes with time and patience. Drop the shoulders down and away from the ears. And come back to your breath. Making any adjustments needed. Take a deep breath in. Long exhale out. Just begin to slowly release. So pressing into the hands, lifting the body up. If you had that block there, go ahead and remove it to the side. And to get out of this pose, you want to gently lift that right leg and then left leg. Maybe just extending the legs here, just shaking out the feet, shaking out the legs. Excellent work, you guys. And then taking our last pose on our back before we finish the class together. So lower all the way down. And then bring the soles of the feet together. This is called in Sanskrit our Supta Konasana pose. Reclined bound angle. This is an incredible pose if you suffer from any back pain. Some of you may need to play with the distance of your heels to the waist. Sometimes bringing the feet in more feels better. But once you've found your positioning, just allow the body to relax and let go. Relax the forehead. Relax the eyes. If you would like to remain in reclined bound angle pose, you're more than welcome to. But if you would like to finish the class with me, start by taking some deeper breaths, feeling the belly rise and the belly fall. Let's go ahead and bring the knees back together. Bring the hands down onto the mat. Just taking a rocking motion here from side to side. And then go ahead and roll onto one side. Make your way to a seated position, the center of your mat. Keep the spine nice and tall. Hands rested on the knees. Just taking a minute here to notice how the body feels now. Maybe this pose is a little bit easier for you to sit up straight. Maybe the spine's a bit stronger. And bring the hands together in prayer at your heart. I want to thank you so much for taking this time to do this practice with me, to do something good for yourself. Thank you. Namaste.